Good morning. I'm Dr. Mel, and welcome back to Dr. Mel's Richmond Market Intelligence Report, where we don't just report the market, we learn from it. Today I'm switching things up. You can see the numbers on the screen. So instead of reading every number to you, let's talk about the movement. So what moved overnight? Across the four areas I tracked, active inventory increased about 6.5% overnight from 214 to 228 homes. Pendings dipped from 1.7%, while sold inventory was essentially flat, up less than 0.5%. But remember, Richmond, Henrico, Chesterfield, and Hanover are not moving the same way. Richmond City inventory moved up to 5.3%. Pendings were down slightly, about 3%, while sold activity increased about 13%. Henrico inventory jumped up almost 13%, while pendings decreased about 11%. Sold activity moved up about 5%. Chesterfield, this was the steadiest inventory market overnight. Active listings moved just down 1%. Pendings were up 2%, while sold activity decreased about 9%. And Hanover, our biggest inventory move, active listings jumped nearly 21% overnight. Pendings increased about 15%, and sold activity was relatively steady. So what's the story? Here's what I want you to notice. Yesterday, our total inventory tightened. Today, it bounced back. But that 6.5 increase across the overall market wasn't evenly distributed. Hanover and Henrico drove much of today's inventory growth, while Chesterfield barely moved. And this is why I don't want you making a real estate decision based on somebody saying the market is up or the market is down or nothing is selling. Which market, where, at which price point, because the answer can look completely different depending on where you're standing. And speaking of price point, here's your luxury minute. Remember, for this report, luxury means $700K and above in Richmond City, Henrico, Chesterfield, and Hanover. Across the four areas, luxury inventory increased about 7% overnight, pendings decreased about 6%, and sold activity increased about 5%. So while the individual counties are moving differently, the 700K plus market collectively moved up across all three categories today. That doesn't tell us something about the luxury demand, but it absolutely gives us something to keep watching. If you're thinking about buying or selling, don't wait for the entire Richmond market to give you some magical green light. Your market is the one that matters. Your location, your price point, your consistency, and your goals. The opportunity you're waiting for may already exist. You just need to know where to look. That's your Thursday's Richmond Market Intelligence Report. One day gives us numbers, consistency gives us patterns, patterns tell the story. I'm Dr. Mel, and around here, we learn differently. I'll see you tomorrow, and we will have a full week of data to talk about.